Hi, hello everyone. Very good evening and welcome back to our Unacademy JEE English. And today we are going to discuss second mock test and final mock test of CBSE paper, because today is 6th, tomorrow is 7th, right? On 7th you are going to write CBSE exam. So that what I brought today is very good questions and very important most expected questions for tomorrow's exam. Okay guys, don't miss the session. Stay with me till the end of the session. We'll be discussing most expected questions for tomorrow's exam. Okay, right? Let us begin the session. So let me introduce myself, Raju, and I passed out from IIT Bombay. I have 7+ years experience. I mentored 1 lakh plus students. And see here, this is our paper. You will be knowing this already. 3 hours paper and 4 sections. The first section, 20 questions total, right? So first paragraph, 5 questions, and next multiple choice, 1-word questions. After that MCQs, after that accession and reasoning, total 20. So 1 mark for each question. How much time we are devoting for this session, this section? How much time is ideal? Let us see. Monty, Banu, crazy man. Who is this crazy man? Welcome to session. Okay, right. How much time we'll give this session? How much time you are going to give to this section A? Yes, Banu. Everyone, tell me how much time we give for this section, this particular section. Guys, share this link in different groups so that everybody should get benefit, because most expected questions we are discussing on this session. Okay, right? How much time approximately we have to give for this section A is, so almost 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes we have to finish up this session. It's a easy, not 80 minutes. If you give 80 minutes for section A, it is like too much time we are wasting. All are 1-word answers and MCQs. So not more than 30 minutes. Okay, not more than 30 minutes to give this section A, right? So we'll be discussing first question here. So first question, the most expected question from solutions. Okay, so here the paragraph is given. Okay, and addition of 3 grams of substance to 100 grams CCl4. CCl4 is solvent. Raises the boiling point of solvent by 0.6 degree. Kb values are given. Even Kf value is given. And the density of solution is given. Okay, density of solution also given. Let us see first question. How to calculate molality of solution? What is its molality? Okay, let's see. Molality formula. What we can use? Molality formula. Delta TB equal to Kb into M. Now we know that elevation in boiling point is 0.6. Direct formula now. 0.6 is delta TB. Kb value 5.03. Right? Kb value 5.03. Molality directly we can find. This is given. We know the values of delta TB, Kb. Just substitution. Molality we get in a single step. Yes. What will be the freezing point depression of the solution? What is the freezing point depression formula? Delta TF equal to Kf into M. We have the molality and we have what will be the freezing point depression? We have molality. Molality is given. We can find from the first question, and Kf value is given. Kf value is given. See, 31.8. So directly you can calculate. Yes, we will be discussing Varshini how to deal with assertion reasoning. We'll be discussing most important questions also. Okay guys, stay with us till the end of session. That's why I'm telling you, We'll be discussing all different questions, how to tackle it. Okay, because before exam we should know where we have to spend maximum time and where we can save time, where we have to utilize the time in writing total long answer type, what points we need to touch, everything we are going to discuss. Okay, yes, let's see now. Determine the molar mass of solvent. Molar mass of solvent, we need molality formula, number of moles of solute, 3 grams of that substance. So 3 by molar mass we don't know, right? Number of moles by how many grams of solvent here? 100 grams into 1000. Molality. Molality we know already from the first question only. Substitute molality, we directly get molar mass. So very simple, right? Yes. Next question, determine the relative lowering of vapor pressure of solution. What is the formula for relative lowering of vapor pressure? Delta P by P, lowering of vapor pressure with respect to solvent vapor pressure, is equal to mole fraction, right? So mole fraction, how do we calculate? We have 3 grams of substance, we have 100 grams of CCl4. So very simple, we have the molar mass, number of moles equal to mass by molar mass. We get moles of solute, moles of solvent, 100 by 154. So we directly get relative lowering of vapor pressure. Next, calculate the osmotic pressure. So pi equal to ICRT, this is mole fraction of solute, right? I equal to 1. Concentration, you can use molarity, or we know temperature is given. What temperature is given? See, boiling point of this, everything is mentioned, pi equal to I into CRT. Just 1 mark questions, right? Got it, right? Everybody. So 5 questions. So if you know colligative properties, simple question answers, then we can do this question, right? Yes. This one. Based on the type of dispersed phase, what type of colloids are micelles? One word answer, just one word answer. So what is the one word answer for this? What type of colloids are micelles? Temperature is 298 Kelvin. 298 Kelvin is given. 5th question, right? You are asking. 5th question. See, temperature 298 Kelvin. R value is how much? 0.0821. You can put directly. Concentration, molality you can use. Okay. I is 1. Concentration we already get. Molarity, you can use that. R value 0.0821, temperature 298. Okay, right. So we'll move on to the next question. Dispersed phase, what type of colloids are micelles? So type of colloids. So come on guys, share this link in different groups so that everybody should get to know, okay, the most expected questions for tomorrow's exam, right? Yes. So dispersion phase, anybody has idea what is this? What type of colloid? Types of colloids are there, no? See, just one word answer. Associate colloids. Micelles are what type of colloids here? Associate colloids. Understood? Right. So next question, one word answer. Structure of compound 4-methyl pent 3-ene-2-one. First, identify root word. Pent, we have to draw the structure. Pent means how many carbons? 5 carbons. So draw first 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons. 2 on means keto group is present at second position. 2 on. 3 in. 1, 2, 3. 3 in. And 4 methyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 carbons. This is the main chain. Fourth position methyl group. This is the correct structure. Okay. Out of ortho and para isomers. Next question, see this. Aryl halides, which one has high melting point? Which one is high melting point? What is the reason now? Ortho and para. Just one word. Which one has highest melting point? I'll explain the reason also. This is a very good question. Okay. See here. The para one. It has high symmetry. More symmetry. Closely packed. Closely packed means melting point is more. Yes, right. We'll make it faster, don't worry. Right. Next question, transition metal which does not exhibit variation, which can show only one oxidation number. Which one is correct now? Which one is correct? Which can show only one oxidation number? Para is correct. Fine. Very good. Next. Which one is correct? Silver. Silver can show only one oxidation number, only +1. Right? Chalo. Next question. Copper, zinc can show different oxidation number, but see here. Semi-synthetic polymer, one word answer. Semi-synthetic means natural polymer, we added extra chemical. Okay? So what is that? Cellulose acetate, or its name is rayon. Cellulose is natural polymer. We added acetate group, rayon. Correct? So any one example, right? Next question. This one. MCQs. Now we did one word. Paragraph is done. Now MCQs. So Zn+2 and this. So which statement is correct? Only Zn+2 is colorless and Ni+2, Cu+2, Cr+2 are colored. So what is the correct one? The first one or second one, all the ions are colored. It is anyways wrong. All ions are not colored. Why? D0 and D10 are colorless. Right? Zn+2, what is this? D10 or D0? It is D10. So D10 is colorless, but remaining all are not D10, right? Yes. So they are between D1 to D9. They are colored. Understood, right? Chalo. Next question. This one. This is very good question. Okay. So what about the attractions, molecular forces between different polymers type? There are fibers. There are thermoplastic, thermosetting, elastomers. So which one is correct here? The first one should be fiber. Molecular attractions are very strong. The least one is elastomers. Correct? So you can left with two options, B and D. But 1 and 3, one is more. So option B is correct. Got it right? Next question. Next question. See. Which plot is adsorption isobar for chemis option? Chemical adsorption. What about the adsorption if you change the temperature? It will increase continuously or it will decrease continuously. How is it? A, B, C, D. See here, this plot x by m first increases and then after reaching optimum temperature, so it will decrease. Yes or no? Chemical adsorption. Yes. Among the following molecules, there are 3 molecules are given. those having same number of lone pairs on xenon are. So which contains same number of lone pairs here? Xenon trioxide, xenon oxide tetrafluoride, xenon hexafluoride. How many contain same number of lone pairs? How many lone pairs here? Xenon contains how many valence electrons? 8. 6 are used, right? So 2 left, 1 lone pair. 1 lone pair, oxygen used 2 electrons, fluorine used 4 electrons. 6 electrons. Yes, here 6 means 1 lone pair is left. Only 1 lone pair is left. So all contain same number. So 1, 2, 3. In all cases, xenon contains 1 lone pair only. Yes or no? Right. Next question. See this organic question. Simple MCQ. Here the mechanism is given. It is secondary halide. Secondary halide. Chlorine is attached to secondary carbon. Secondary halide. OH minus is attacking from the back side because it is inverted. Completely inverted. So which is correct statement? This reaction proceeds obviously SN2. Yes or no? It is following SN2 mechanism. Hence inversion configuration takes place. Yes, inversion is taking place because SN2 reaction. Nucleophile is attacking from the back side of leaving group. It is attacking from here. Cl is leaving. So that is SN2 mechanism. Okay, got it, right? Next question. Yes. Now assertion reasoning questions. We completed 3 types of questions: paragraph, 1 word, MCQ. Now assertion reasoning. So in assertion reasoning, the first question, metallurgy of aluminium, the cryolite flow spar, they are added. Yes, they are added. Is it correct statement or not? The first one, 15th B. Yes. No, it is A. It is A. Answer A. SN2 mechanism. Okay. I am not saying B. It is A. SN2 reaction. SN mechanism. SN1 not possible inversion. SN1 means if it is complete carbocation and chiral, retention and inversion both takes place. But see here this reaction. See this reaction. Don't generalize. See this reaction. OH minus attacking from backside. What is this reaction? This particular reaction. See the configuration is changed. Configuration is changed. Got it right? Next question. The metallurgy of aluminium. Aluminium is mixed with cryolite. So cryolite lowers the melting point. Is it correct or not? Assertion reasoning. Assertion reasoning, is it correct? Cryolite and CF2 will decrease melting point. Yes, this is correct. And the option A, assertion reasoning, both are correct, and it is correct explanation also because it decreases melting point. Got it right? Next question. Have a unique property of protecting lyophobic colloids. That is fine. Lyophilic colloids can protect lyophobic. It's all right. Lyophilic colloids are extensively solvated. Okay. Now, what is the correct one? First, read the statements. Both are correct or not? Both statements. Statements are correct or not? See guys, this is very useful session. Share this, okay? I like the video and share this in different groups so it has to reach many students. Everybody should get benefit. Assertion is wrong. Have unique. See, you have the idea of protecting power and gold number. Which colloids we use? Lyophilic colloids only. That's correct. It has protecting ability. A, B both are correct. Assertion, reason both are correct, but this is not correct explanation. This is not correct explanation. Because of solvation they cannot protect. It's a different thing, right? Yes, so this will be option B. Option B means what? Both assertion, reason are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation. Got it right? This one, most carboxylic acids exist as dimers in the vapor phase or in aprotic solvents. Higher carboxylic acids are practically insoluble due to increased hydrophobic interactions of hydrocarbon part. The first statement is correct or not? Most carboxylic acids as dimer in vapor phase are in aprotic solvents. Suppose acetic acid. Acetic acid molecular mass, how much we find? Generally it is 120 because it is dimer. It is found as dimer. So that is correct. Higher carboxylic acids are practically insoluble in water due to increased hydrophobic carbon part. Is this correct? This is also correct because as carbon number increases, solubility decreases because carbon part is hydrophobic. Yes, carbon part is hydrophobic. Both are correct. But is this correct explanation? This is about solubility. This is about hydrogen bonding. Different. Right? So option B. Next, in acidic nature, acidic medium, dichromate exists as Cr2O7 - 2, while in basic medium it is converted into CrO4 - 2. Next statement, dichromate is hygroscopic in nature and changes colors on reaction with water. Is this correct? First look at the statement 1. Is it correct? Yes, it is clearly there in NCERT. Dichromate, it exists in basic medium as chromate. Dichromate in acidic medium, chromate in basic medium. First statement is correct. Second statement, it is hygroscopic and changes color. So dichromate changes color with pH only. How it changes color? With pH, not with water. With water it is not changing, only with pH. pH means, suppose basic nature, it becomes yellow, chromate is formed. Acidic nature, it becomes dark orange. Okay, right, only with pH. So this is correct. This statement is wrong. So option C, assertion is correct, the reasoning is wrong. Next, alkyl aryl ether, last question in assertion reasoning. React with excess of hydrogen halides, phenol and alcohol halides are produced. Alkyl aryl ether, see here, this is aryl alkyl ether, reaction with HX. So what is formed here? Phenol and alkyl halide. Yes or no? Right. So what is the reason? The first one is correct only because always we get phenol, we don't get aryl halide. So alkyl aryl ethers are cleaved at the alkyl oxygen bond due to more stable aryl oxygen bond. So this is more stable or less stable. See here, there is resonance effect. So because of resonance, what is happening here? Double bond is formed. Yes or no? There is double bond formation. So that's why this is stable bond. This is also correct. It is not cleavaged by the because of more stable carbon oxygen bond, because it is getting double bond character, right? So assertion reasoning correct and it is correct explanation. That's why we cannot break this bond. We can only break RO bond. Fine. Let us move on to the next session. So this session, the optimum time should be less than 30 minutes. If you are giving less than 30 minutes, that's a very good time. Less than 30 minutes, how many marks you are scoring? 20 marks. So that will give you full confidence to write the theory part. Okay. So 30 or less than 30 minutes, you have to finish the first section. So you'll get full confidence. With that confidence, you can write 2 marks questions very easily now. Okay. Because within 30 minutes, you got 20 marks in your pocket. Right. Next, 2 marks questions, how many? 7 questions we have to attempt. See this. Determine the value of equilibrium constant for and delta G. What is the formula? Equilibrium constant is concentration of Ni plus 2 by Ag plus whole square. Okay. So what is delta G naught? Write the expression for this. And what is delta G naught? Minus NF E naught cell. We know number of moles of electrons. How many? There are 2. Faraday, it is given 96500 and it is 1.05. So we get delta G naught value. Yes. You better you start with the first one only. You can save lot of time. Okay now? So first attempt with section A. Attempt all questions, 20 questions. Okay now? Then come to second. Sequence wise if you do, then it will be very good for long answer type. Because long answer types are crucial. So you can give more time for them. Okay? Right. Next question. Which halogen will produce O2 and O3 as pass through water and wine? Which halogen will give halogen reactions? Halogen chapter, halogen family. So F2 plus H2O, HF plus O2, or F2 plus H2O, HF plus O3. Because fluorine is strong oxidizing agent. Strong oxidizing agent, right? In whole periodic table, which one is strong oxidizing agent? Fluorine. Fluorine can oxidize, F2 can oxidize oxygen. See here, H2S has lower boiling point compared to H2O. What is the reason? H2O, H2S. Oxygen, sulfur. Oxygen here, this has strong intermolecular hydrogen bond. Yes or no? It has strong intermolecular hydrogen bond. Intermolecular hydrogen bond. So boiling point is more. H2S, there is no hydrogen bond because of size and electronegativity. Oxygen is small size, more electronegativity, it can form strong bond. Yes. Reducing character decreases from SO2 to TiO2. What is the reason? SO2 is strong reducing agent in this particular group and TiO2 is oxidizing agent. Means what is happening? Reducing agent is decreasing. What is the why reducing nature decreases? Any idea? Why reducing nature is decreasing? Any idea why reducing nature from SO2 to TiO2? Because TiO2 is oxidizing agent. These are direct NCERT statements. Okay? Come on students, what is the reason here? You know the oxidation number stability, right? That is enough to answer this question. +4 sulfur. Now, sulfur oxidation number is +4 and sulfur +6 is stable or not? Sulfur +6 is stable or not? Or +4 is stable? Oxidation number stability. And tellurium +4 oxidizing agent and +2, which is stable. Down the group, what is happening? Down the group, higher oxidation number stability. higher oxidation number stability decreases. Okay na? So that's why sulfur SO2, which is +4 oxidation number, it always converts into +6. So what is happening here? When sulfur converted it from +4 to +6, it is giving electron, it is reducing agent. But what is happening? Tellurium is down the group, last element, right? So it can accept electron, it is not giving electrons because tellurium +2 is stable. So inert pair effect. The reason is what? Inert pair effect. You can describe inert pair effect in 2 lines. Yes or no? Sulfur +6 is stable, so that's why it is reducing. Tellurium +2 is stable, that's why it is oxidizing. Got it? Right. Next, pKb of aniline is more than methylamine. What is pKb value? How it is related to basicity? pKb inversely related to basicity. Now what we are saying here, methylamine is more basic or aniline? Which one is more basic? Methylamine more basic than aniline. Yes, correct, right? Methylamine is more basic. What is the reason here? The reason is very simple. Nitrogen lone pair must be free. If it is free, then it gives electrons easily. It is free here, but is it free here? No, because nitrogen lone pair involved in resonance. If it is involved in resonance, it cannot give freely. It cannot give it to acid. Lone pair involved in resonance. Here lone pair is free, so that's why basicity methylamine is more, and pKb aniline is more. pKb of aniline is more because its basicity is less. Yes, right. Gabriel phthalimide synthesis is preferred for synthesizing primary amines. What is Gabriel phthalimide synthesis? This is first. Second one, what is Gabriel? Gabriel synthesis is, see here, this is phthalimide, this is phthalimide. Use a base like a KOH or NaOH, use the base. So base will remove this H plus, so minus charge will be formed on nitrogen, and next second step what you have to do is add alkyl halide. This must be primary. If you use secondary, tertiary, what will happen? Elimination takes place. So for substitution, use primary. Okay, right? So after this, you will get a compound like this. NH it is. NH, only single H. Okay, so NH here, and we removed H plus because we are using a base. After that, this is attacking R dash, X is leaving SN2 reaction. That's why we are using primary. So then hydrolysis. So what do you get hydrolysis? Break these bonds, H, OH, H, OH. Yes, so we get amine here plus phthalic acid. See, this is very important question in preparation of primary amine. This is the best method. Got it, everyone? Yes, next question. See this. Kinetics question. Kinetics most important question. See, tomorrow while writing the paper, actual paper, you will realize the question comes mainly from first order reaction. They'll simply ask percentage calculation, half-life, K value, only these questions. So that means the very important formula, the one formula we have in first order is this: initial concentration and X is amount of reactant reacted after time T. Yes, so definitely this question going to come in the next exam, tomorrow exam. So remember this formula. It's a very simple equation, rate constant for first order reaction. Okay, K is given. How we are solving it? What they are asking is calculate the percentage of the reactant, how much it is decomposed in terms of percentage. So K value we have written 2.303 by time. So very important units. Carefully about units here. In whole kinetics, total numericals they are giving with considering units per second. So 30 minutes it is given. Calculate the percentage after 30 minutes. Converting into seconds, 1 minute 60 seconds, like that. Simple calculation. If we want a percentage, that's why 100 I have taken. Initially 100. So X how much we are getting? 3.85% we will get. Got it? This is very, very important question. So tomorrow you will get to know how important it is. So you learn this formula, okay, and share this question. Okay, now this question is going to come pakka because it's very, very important. One formula, if you remember, you will get how many marks? This is 2 marks question. Next, same first order reaction is 50% completed in 30 minutes at 27 degrees Celsius and in 10 minutes at 47 degrees Celsius. Okay, and what is the rate constants at different temperatures? 27 degrees Celsius how much? 47 degrees Celsius how much is the rate constant? See here, K1, what is the formula? Formula is K equal to 0.693 by T half for first order reaction. So one formula is rate constant direct, this formula. So second formula is this. Remember 2 formulas, 1 question will come tomorrow. Okay, right. So 0.693 by 30 minutes, K2 by 10 minutes, we get the individual values. What they are asking next, calculate the energy of activation. Energy of activation formula is this, right? K2 by K1, EA by 2.303 R, T1, T2 are given. Convert into Kelvin scale. Don't directly substitute. They are in degrees Celsius. Convert into Kelvin scale. Then find EA value. Got it? Right? Next, this question. So in the transition series, starting from lanthanum, the next element hafnium, the atomic numbers are given 57 and 72. So in between how many are missing here? 14 elements. Why do we observe this jump in atomic number? Because what is happening here? 4F filling starts. When it starts? After lanthanum. Yes or no? After lanthanum, 4F filling is starting. So we can observe the jump because 4F can accommodate how many? 4F means 7 orbitals, total 14 electrons. Next question, cerium plus 4 is good analyzing agent. So cerium plus 4, the value E0 is equal to 1.74. It's a very good oxidizing agent and reaction is slow. In aqueous medium, reaction is slow. If it is slow reaction, we can use for analysis. reaction is slow. So that is why we use this as analytic reagent. Okay, right. Next question. So what is, describe the role of depressant. So what is depressant? Anybody? What is the depressant? What is the depressant? Anybody knows the answer? Depressant. One example. One simple example. One simple example. What is depressant? Hello Abhishek, Varshini, Govind, Chandan, Mahir. Everybody should participate now. What is depressant? Anu Sharma. What is depressant? Any example you have? Depressant example? Nobody. Example for depressant. Depressant here one single example I can take here. NaCN used for purification of PBS and ZNS. PBS from ZNS. Okay, na? So purification of what here? Purification of PBS from ZNS. That means selective froth flotation of PBS. We can only remove PBS as froth. ZNS will go into aqueous solution. Got it right? Next. Silica used in the extraction of copper. What is the reason? SiO2 reacts with FeO, forms a slag. This is impurity. So this flux we use. Impurity. So we convert into slag. Copper extraction, impurities, FeO. This is very, very important question. Right. Next. Alkyl halides, though they are polar, are immiscible with water. What is the reason? They are not mixing with water. So anybody worry why they are not mixing with water? Come on guys. So why they are not mixing with water even though they are polar? Polar means what? There is a polarity, right? Rx. It is plus, it is minus. Yes. Now why they are not mixing with water even though there is plus and minus? Anybody has idea for this? 2 marks question. Last 2 marks question, this one. After this, section B is completed. Next we will enter into section C. Good evening, Rupali. Very useful session for those who are writing tomorrow's chemistry exam. Don't miss the session till the end. So we are completing almost section B. Most expected questions we are discussing. Okay, right? So alkyl halides, though they are polar, why they are immiscible? Because of, what is the reason here? Because of hydrophobic part. Because of hydrophobic part, they are not immiscible. They are polar, no doubt, but they are hydrophobic. Tertiary are least reactive towards SN2 reaction. Tertiary is least reactive for SN2. What is the reason for this? Tertiary alkyl halides. This is tertiary alkyl halide. They are least reactive. What is the reason? Because in SN2 backside the nucleophile is attacking, right? The nucleophile is attacking from backside. So when it is attacking from backside, repulsions are more. So steric hindrance. Yes. What should I read for tomorrow? See, for tomorrow's exam, what you should do now is, okay na? So just revise one word answers, assertion reasoning questions. Okay na? They are very helpful. One word answers, assertion reasoning and MCQs you have to revise today. Theory questions you might have repeated last 2 days. Okay na? 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks. But now focus on 1 mark questions. The first section you have to focus. Okay? Right? Yes. The rate constant for the first order decomposition. See, wherever the kinetics question are there in any exam, that is in first order. Keep that in mind here. The first order reaction, following equation is given. Calculate the activation energy and at what temperature. Half-life period is 256 minutes. How do we solve this? K equal to A into e power minus E by RT. Yes. If we take logarithm, natural logarithm, ln A minus E by RT. Here EA we write activation energy. Next, if you convert into base 10, log K base 10 equal to log A base 10 minus EA by 2.303 RT. Okay, right? So EA by 2.303 R. So you can just equate these two. So we get EA by 2.303 R is equal to how much it is? 1.25 into 10 power 4. T same. So now you will get EA. Okay. So EA value you will get from this equation. So next EA is done. At what temperature will its half-life period is 256 minutes. Half-life period is 256 minutes and what is K value? Okay, what temperature? Sorry, temperature they are asking, right? So K equal to 0.693 by 256 minutes. If you know T half, then directly K value we get. So what is its temperature? Directly follow this now. Log K. Log of K value we know now. 0.693 by 256. We got log A. Log A we can compare. This is 14.34 minus 1.25 into 10 power 4. 1.25 into 10 power 4 by T. So all are known values only. We have to get T. Yes? Right. Next question. Why do noble gases form compounds with fluorine and oxygen? What is the reason? Why they form compounds with only fluorine and oxygen? Any idea? (0.693 by 256 minutes). Okay, right. Noble gases formed fluorine and oxygen only. Xenon F6, xenon F4, xenon O3. All these compounds are known, right? So they are most electronegative elements and highly reactive, right? They are highly reactive, right? So next question. Why HF is stored in wax coated glass bottles? What is the reason? नहीं, K substitution किया ना हमने, K equal to 0.693 by T half. T half तो पता है हमको, right? T half is given as 256. Understood? Yes, HF is stored in wax coated glass bottles. What will happen here? HF will react with silicates. Okay, so they react with, HF reacts with silicates. So that's why it is stored in wax coated. If it is directly taken in glass, it reacts with silicates. Yes, next. Draw the structure of H2SO5. H2SO5, sulfur, just write one double bond O, one OH, okay, one peroxy bond, and here one more oxygen, H2SO5. One peroxy bond is present. Got it right? Yes. Next, 30. Why are amines are less acidic than alcohols comparable molecular mass? Amines are NH2, alcohols are OH. So which are more acidic? Alcohols or amines? Amines are generally basic, right? What is the reason is RNH minus. Compare the conjugate base stability. This is conjugate base, this is conjugate base. Getting it right? Both are conjugate base. Structure is easy, right? Now both are conjugate base. Which is more stable? Stability if you compare. So this is more conjugate base stable because negative charge on oxygen, negative charge on nitrogen. Negative charge on oxygen more stable. So acidic nature. Alcohols are more acidic. Why do primary amines have higher boiling point? What is the reason? Primary amines are NH2. They can form more hydrogen bonds. Simple. Two hydrogens are there. Forms more hydrogen bonds. Yes or no? They can form more hydrogen bond. Right. Aryl diazonium salts are stable. What is aryl diazonium salt? See here. This is aryl diazonium salt. So why it is stable? Because stable due to resonance. If you put any alkyl group in place of benzene, that is unstable because there is no resonance. Getting it right? Resonance we have to mention. Resonance we have to mention and write it is because of resonance. Got it right? Next. How is aniline obtained from benzene? From benzene to aniline, how we do? Any idea? Benzene to aniline? Option A. First benzene is there, then nitration you can do. How do we do nitration? HNO3 plus H2SO4. This is nitration mixture. So what we get here? Nitrobenzene. Then reduction. So reduction by using SN plus HCl you can use. Okay. So metal plus acid. So we get NH2. Next, why are secondary amines are more basic than primary amines? It's a basic question. Why secondary amines are more basic? Very simple question. This is secondary amine. Two carbons are attached. Primary amine is this. This is primary amine and this is secondary amine. There are two releasing groups. Two releasing groups. Here only one releasing group. More releasing groups, more electron density, more basic it is. So more electron releasing groups. Done? More electron releasing groups. Write the complete chemical reaction for conversion of aniline to sulfonilic acid. So what is the reaction? NH2. Okay. This is very good question. See here. NH2 and H2SO4. What will happen? First step. First step, acid base reaction. Because it is strong acid and a base. So NH3 plus NH3 plus HSO4 minus. So upon heating of this salt, we get sulfonilic acid. Due to large size, para is major product. Got it right? Right. Next question, this one, electrochemistry. So electrochemistry, if you learn Nernst equation, so definitely 3 marks question it will come or 2 marks. Okay na? So minimum 2 marks or 3 marks guarantee if you learn Nernst equation. The cell reaction is given, E0 cell is given, calculate the standard Gibbs energy and equilibrium constant. Standard Gibbs energy minus NF E0 cell, we get delta G0. From delta G0 minus, how many electrons are there? How many electrons are involved? So here, anybody, how many electrons are involved? 2 electrons or 4 electrons? See here, I minus to I2. 2I minus, that means 2 electrons are involved. So minus 2, 96500, and E0 cell is given 0.236. Delta G0 we got now. After this, delta G0 equal to what is equilibrium constant and Gibbs energy, standard Gibbs energy, minus 2.303 RT log K equilibrium. We can find equilibrium constant also. Got it? Right. So molar conductance of NaCl and this is given. So here this is Kohlrausch law. Kohlrausch law, they are asking for weak electrolyte. Okay. So how to do this Kohlrausch law? How to use this? Whatever common ions are present, you add. If it is no common ion, you subtract. Okay, now what we have to do? Common ion, add it. Without common ion, subtract it. So HAC, H plus common, AC minus common. Okay, so for last 2, you have to add it. Lambda naught for HAC is equal to last 2 values, 425.9 plus 91. This minus, subtract it, 126.4. Got it right? So wherever common ion is there, common ion with this weak, the weak electrolyte, H plus is common ion. So this has common ion. AC minus common ion, Na plus AC minus. Got it right? Common ion we have to add it. Without common ion, NaCl, there is no common ion. Subtract it. Next question. So this question, acid catalyzed dehydration of tertiary butanol is faster than N-butanol. So what type of reaction it is? Acid catalyzed tertiary butanol dehydration. E1 reaction. E1 reaction. It is E1 reaction. So stability depends on stability of carbocation. Stability of carbocation is more with tertiary. Yes or no? Carbocation, if it is tertiary butanol, H plus. So this forms a stable carbocation. That's why it is more reactive. Name the byproduct manufacture of phenol from cumene. Cumene means what? Isopropyl benzene is cumene. This is cumene, isopropyl benzene. So with oxygen it will form cumene hydroperoxide. Okay, cumene hydroperoxide, it will form. This is called cumene hydroperoxide. So this will give phenol plus acetone. Just a reaction we need to write, phenol plus acetone. So this is our byproduct. Where we use acetone? Acetone can be used in perfumes, nail polish, right? So that's acetone use. Next, most expected products from these reactions: mononitration of 3-methylphenol. So 3-methylphenol. 3-methylphenol. So what about the mononitration? First one, what we get? Ortho and para with respect to OH group. Yes, ortho is here, we get this one product, or so other product where we get OH, here we get NO2. Ortho or para with respect to OH group, because two releasing groups are present. What is the trick here? Two releasing groups are present, OH, CH3. So then choose the strong releasing group. OH is strong releasing group. So with respect to that ortho para positions, so NO2 we have to attach. Next, dinitration of 3-methylphenol. Dinitration of, this is 3-methylphenol. So OH, NO2, one NO2 at ortho 2OH and para 2OH. Mononitration of phenyl ethanoate. Phenyl ethanoate. Ethanoate we write first. Okay. Phenyl ethanoate is O. This is phenyl and ethanoate. CH2, CH3. Okay. Phenyl alkyl alkanoate. Ethanoate, right? Ethanoate. Just this one. Ethanoate. Okay, this is phenyl ethanoate. Mononitration. Mononitration, it will directly go to para position because this bulky group, this is big group, because of size where it is going para position, NO2. Got it? Right. Next, see this one. What type of bonding helps in stabilizing alpha helix structure of proteins? What kind of bonds will help? This so everybody knows, right? It's a very simple question. Option A, hydrogen bond. Option B, this is very important question. Very important question. Most probable question for tomorrow. Globular proteins, fibrous protein. So what is the difference? Globular protein, fibrous protein. What is the main difference here? Which is linear, which is branched. Fibrous and globular, this is condensed or cross-linked. These are normal chain. The structure of proteins, because of this, is it water soluble? Soluble in acids, water and bases. So what are the main examples? Egg, albumin. Okay, these are globular proteins. Fibrous proteins, they are non-soluble, insoluble. Okay, so best example here. Yes or no? Right? This is difference between globular and fibrous. Next, aspirin drug helps in prevention of heart attack. Okay, aspirin, that is commonly used as a pain reliever. Now it is helping in prevention of heart attack. One question: diabetic patients are advised to take artificial sweeteners instead of natural sweeteners. So what is the answer? See, aspirin interferes in the blood clotting mechanism. So that's why it is used in prevention of heart attack. This is the answer. You have to write beautifully, right? So with clear spacing, neatly if you write, then you will get full marks. Diabetic patients, they do not produce enough insulin. So whatever the artificial sweetener, it is not metabolized in our body. Directly after taking it, the sweetness is there, but it is not metabolized. Okay, so it is excreted as such through urine. So it will not stored, it will directly removed. Okay, so those are the reasons. For the complex, so what are the answers? Now coordination complex is given, so mostly they are asking either names or write their structures of isomers, those simple questions only. Okay, so what is the oxidation number of iron? What is the oxidation number? See, this is X, so plus 3. If you take X, there are 3 chlorines total. So first one, I plus 3. Hybrid orbitals and shape of orbitals. What is the hybrid orbitals? Iron plus 3. Iron is D6S2. Iron plus 3, it is D5 configuration. 3D5, 4S0. Now D2sp3 or sp3 D2. En, nitrogen donor, it is strong field ligand, right? So question will be, it is D2sp3 hybridization. Yes. Next, number of its geometrical isomers. How many geometrical isomers are possible? So cis and trans. Cis and trans, and whether they are optical isomers or not. In one case we get optical isomerism. See here, N ethylene diamine I am writing, chlorine, nitrogen. This is cis complex, no plane of symmetry. This has optical isomerism. Okay, so one of the isomer, the cis one, is optically active. So D, dextro and levo, both are possible. Yes. Now what is the name of the complex? This is a very good question, right? What is the IUPAC name? How do we write here? First mention cationic complex. So in cationic complex, start with ligands. There is chlorine, there is ethylene diamine. Which comes first, chlorine or ethylene? Definitely chlorine. Alphabetical order we use. So dichloro bis ethylene diamine iron chloride. Just mention oxidation number. That's it. Using crystal field theory, draw energy level diagrams or write electronic configuration of central metal ion and determine magnetic moment. Now iron oxidation number is how much? Plus 3. Octahedral complex, and F minus is weak or strong? F minus is weak field ligand. Water, weak field ligand. Yes. So iron plus 3, D5. So write the total electronic configuration they are asking, right? So T2G EG. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? D5 T2G 3 EG2. This is what we have to write. So write this diagram and write T2G 3 EG2. Now what is its magnetic moment? Magnetic moment is root 5 into 5 plus 2. Iron plus 2 is there. Iron plus 2 means D6. So that is D6. This is T2G and EG, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is high spin complex. So magnetic moment is equal to 4 into 4 plus 2 Bohr magnetons. So every time don't forget to write units. Always write units. Next. So what is homoleptic? Homoleptic means metal ion connected to same kind of ligands. Here 6 same type of ligands, CN. 6 ammonia ligands. That is what homoleptic. Heteroleptic means what? Different, the same metal connected to different types of ligands. Chlorine here, ammonia, different. Ammonia, bromine, sulfate, different. Right? So that is called heteroleptic, different types of ligands. Now last second question, right? Toluene and chromium oxide acetic anhydride, A is formed, H3O plus, we get B, and concentrated NaOH, this plus some other compound is formed. What is it? So what is the name of reaction? Etodd reaction, yes or no? This is Etodd reaction. Is Etodd reaction? Then what is the answer of what is the compound A structure? This is A is, see here, CHO CO CH3 acetate complex is formed. That on hydrolysis B is aldehyde, because in Etodd reaction what is formed? Benzaldehyde is formed, right? And then this is Cannizzaro reaction. We have a salt, we will be getting alcohol. Okay, right? So KMnO4 with KOH, what we get? D here, COO minus K plus. Salt we get this upon hydrolysis. Hydrolysis what we get? COOH. Yes, chloroacetic acid has lower pKa, means it is more acidic. What is the reason? This has minus I group. Minus I groups increases acidic character. Yes. Now electrophilic substitution in benzoic acid takes place at meta position. Meta position, what is the charge for benzoic acid? COOH. What is the charge here? So if you write the resonating structures, you will get, see here, ortho position positive charge. So we get charges like this, plus charge, plus charge, plus charge. So electrophile will attack at this position only, meta position, because electron density relatively at meta position is more. Got it? Carboxylic acids have higher boiling points because they have strong hydrogen bond. That's why they are existing as dimers also. Yes, we'll move on to the next question now. Small conversion, ethanol to butenol. Ethanol, this is ethanol to bute, 4 carbons, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 2 in 1 all. So you can clearly see alpha beta unsaturated it is. So what we have to use? Dilute NaOH. This is aldol reaction. Yes or no? Alpha hydrogens are present here. See, alpha hydrogen, there are 3 alpha hydrogens. Just aldol reaction. Next, propanone to propene. Propanone to propene. So what we have to use? First, reduce this to alcohol. We can use NaBH4. After that, dehydration. Second step, H plus heating. That's it, very simple reaction. HVZ reaction. HVZ reaction, example, CH3COOH, red phosphorus plus halogen. Suppose chlorine I use. Then what we get? Alpha hydrogen substitution. Alpha position, whatever hydrogen is present, substituted by chlorine. Decarboxylation. Decarboxylation, same acid I am taking, CH3COOH and soda lime, heating. So what we get here? Direct, you remove CO2, we get methane, right? Last question here, last question of the session. Redraw the diagram, show the direction of electron flow. where from which electrode to which electrode electron is flowing. So what is the answer, guys? Zn to silver or silver to Zn. From which electrode to which electrode? Which is giving electron, Zn or silver? See the diagram? It is based on reduction potentials, right? Reduction potentials of silver is more than Zn. Okay? Now, which is giving electrons, which is taking electron? So definitely, so this electrons will go from Zn to silver. This is anode or cathode? This is anode. This is anode. This is cathode. Cathode is positive or negative? Cathode is positive. Anode is negative. Okay, right. So silver plate is anode or cathode? Silver plate is cathode. What will happen if salt bridge is removed? If we remove salt bridge, so what will happen here? Cell function stops. Why cell function stops? Accumulation of charges takes place. Charges takes place. Cell cannot function. How will concentration of Zn plus 2 and silver plus affected when cell functions? Zn plus 2 will increase or decrease. Silver plus will increase or decrease. So Zn plus 2 electrons, it is happening at anode. Zn plus 2 concentration. Zn plus 2 concentration increases. Yes, because metal is dissolving, giving ions. So it is increasing. Silver plus concentration. Forward reaction, silver plus is decreasing. Silver plus is deposited as silver. Right? Silver plus is deposited. How will the concentration of Zn plus 2 will be affected after the cell becomes dead? Cell is not functioning. So what will happen? No change. Okay, so these are very important questions for tomorrow's exam. So many topics we touched, the kinetics, most important scoring it is, and electrochemistry, Nernst equation, delta G and E naught. Delta G, K equilibrium and E naught. You learn these topics, they are very useful. Okay, revision takes just for these concepts. Revision cannot take more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, na? You quickly revise first order formulas, kinetics, rate constant and half-life, okay, and activation energy. So these three formulas, and in electrochemistry, Nernst equation, delta G and K equilibrium. These three formulas, they are very important, and most probably if question comes, it comes from first order reaction. Okay, so organic, some simple conversions, aldol condensation, Cannizzaro reaction, if you remember, they are very useful. Okay, if you have not connected with Unacademy, what you have to do, just download the Telegram app and in browser type tinyurl.com/JEE live chat, so that you will get connected with us. Already 32,000 members plus are connected with us, so you will get daily many different questions, so that daily motivation you will get. And see here, this is like a digital notebook. After this chemistry boards exam, definitely you will be targeting JEE mains and JEE advanced, right? So for very quick revision, these are very useful. And on one click you will get access to lecture video, and you will get access to the PDF notes of that lecture. Don't miss this. Use it properly for very quick revision for JEE mains and advanced. And Unacademy subscription, highly affordable now. So what you will get from this platform, you will get live plus classes and more interaction with educator, and dedicated doubt clearing sessions will be there. So when the poll is given, because in the classes polls are conducted, when the poll is given, you can see here topper respective what is your score, how much time you are able to solve the question, everything you will get to know instantaneously. See here, test series are going on, and particularly NTA based test series for April 2020 mains and advanced, they're very useful. Get benefit and subscribe it. 60 plus educators are teaching on this platform, and with one subscription you can study from any of the educator. You can choose any course with single subscription. See here, the live doubt class, you can take picture and post it. Doubts will be cleared in the class itself. So how to subscribe it? So very simple. Download our Unacademy learning app, highest rating app, and install it. So what you do, go to plus, then select your goal and get subscription. So immediately it will be redirected to payment options. See here, payment options, they're highly affordable, 1500 per month. So how much you will get? 50 rupees per day, just 50 rupees per day. So quality education you are getting for affordable price. Don't miss this opportunity. Okay, use it properly, get benefit, and if you use my code you will get additional 10% discount. Okay, so if you're not subscribed, what you do, simple, hit the red bell icon and subscribe it. Don't forget this. And after this class you will get PDF notes. So again, if you missed any point, you quickly revise that. And see here, there are other channels too, Unacademy JEE, NEET, Foundation, every channel on YouTube giving quality educations, that too free of cost now. This is on YouTube, free of cost, anyone can watch. So share it with your friends, relatives, so everybody should get benefit. Let's crack it, we'll crack it. Okay, and Unacademy Plus subscription, use Raju 10 code for 10% additional discount. Okay, so highly affordable. Don't miss this, guys, don't miss this opportunity. Okay, so get subscribed and enjoy the quality education. Okay, see you and all the very best for tomorrow's exam. Okay, so whatever we discussed, you follow that and manage time accordingly, and I hope you will get full marks in chemistry. Okay guys, see you in the next session. Okay, the next session will be discussing tomorrow the overall paper analysis. Don't miss tomorrow's session. Okay, after writing, subscribe this and go to this live channel. We'll be analyzing total paper. Okay, see you, take care, good night.